Is Sonic Racing Cross World better than Mario Kart World? This argument's been fated to come out since Sonic Racing Cross Worlds hit them damn shelves, bro. In this video, we're gonna go over the pros, the cons, and what makes both of them good. I have about 40 hours on Mario Kart World and 30-ish hours on Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I'm obsessed with that shit, dude. So there should be no bias on liking one game or the other, even though I'm a Nintendo fanboy. The pricing. Every game review video is going to bitch about the price, so I might as well follow that trend. As a Nintendrone, what those console war virgins call us, I can say this with a fair and straight face. Sonic Racing Cross World is spinning circles around Mario Kart World with the pricing. The fact that you can pick up a Steam Deck, a Switch 1, or as I found out while making this video, a fucking Xbox One, you can play Sonic Cross World Racing on anything, bro. And that actually makes it a really strong suit for this game and its sales, and of course the pricing. I mean, I'd rather spend $69.99 than $569 for the Nintendo Switch 2 and a new copy of Mario Kart World. And it doesn't really help Mario or Nintendo with the fact that on the fucking Nintendo eShop, bro, Sonic Racing Cross World was on the top 5 games. So Sonic Racing Cross World in specific, the game, it was number 5. But number 4 was the digital deluxe version of the game. Like, how does that work? How do you make the more expensive version trend more than the original one? That's how you know Sega did something right. Graphics. You may call this section of the video bias or maybe just outright incorrect. But sorry, in terms of the graphics, I gotta really hand that to Mario Kart World. Which Mario fans even think this game kind of sucks with the graphics because Mario Kart 8 had more of that realistic type of thing to it. But I kind of like it because they added more of like a cartoony aspect, more with the realistic, and it really made all the characters look expressive as well. So I low-key just don't know why people hate the Mario Kart World style. Like, it's definitely an upgrade compared to Mario Kart 8. But yeah, like the cartoony look, as I said, is just crazy. The colors and the realistic environment, they're just chef's kiss. And don't worry, Sonic fans, I'm not saying Cross Worlds is like bad looking or it doesn't have any jaw-dropping maps or something. It's just Mario Kart World is definitely just a tiny bit ahead on those graphics. I'm sorry. The karts. I was gonna sit here and try to be nice to Mario about its wide assortment of pre-made karts in Mario Kart World, but nah, Sonic put belt to ass with like the kart setups in Cross Worlds. So in Cross Worlds, yeah, you can like do what Mario Kart 8 did and set up a bunch of parts with your kart, or you can put a literal fucking aura, like some Dragon Ball shit on your car. That costs like 2,000 tickets though, and the tickets are a little grindy. You have to keep on playing the game a lot to get them. What annoys me though is that they like turn off the auras like after the race countdown begins, and I hate that. I wish there was a setting where you can just leave it on. I mean, you're barely looking at the card as you play, but it's just like I kind of wish they would have left it on just for cosmetic sake. But I guess maybe the auras would be a little too annoying and you wouldn't be able to see traps that much. Maybe that's what Sega thinks. I don't know. You can also add different colors to your karts, but what really sticks out is that gadget system. Now, the gadget system is the core system of your kart, and whether you'll be pelted with those annoying-ass green punching bags that should not be homing, since their red ones do it, but whatever. Or, you know, the gadgets will help you keep yourself in first place. There's gadgets that allow you to, like, drift and get that charge up faster for your next boost, or it can help you get an advantage out in the field by putting, like, a speed gadget on it and making your kart just a tiny bit faster. Mario Kart's karts are really cool and all, and like really creative on Nintendo's end, but I really feel like they didn't really do much with the pre-made karts. I mean, I think that's the point though. Like, they just kind of want you to just select a kart and then just get into the game. Like, I feel like they wanted less menus this time around. And low-key, I'm kind of okay with more of the pre-made kart side, because I kind of don't like to overthink about what part I need for my like kart in the game. Like, I'm sure it doesn't really matter. All you need is just like to learn your drifts and not to fall off the map and hit the walls. But like, I don't know, I kind of like pre-made karts more. The characters. This part of the video has gone through a little bit of a change before release. See if you can find the reason why. Mario Kart World offers a new stylized and expressive version of over 50 fucking Mario characters at launch to unlock, some of which are fitted with different costumes due to the whole, you know, you're a tourist going around the world vibe they're trying to have with you while playing the game. And this is a bigger roster than Mario Kart 8. I think they had like about 40 characters compared to Mario Kart World's 50. And thankfully they updated the models and didn't just slap them into a new game and then just said, okay, this is Mario Kart World. Now let's transition to Sonic Racing Crossworlds with their smaller roster of about 26 characters. But like, they definitely did something different instead of the whole cosmetic thing, which there is character costumes. They added it like for launch, and I think Sage has a costume too, and the AI costumes. But it's like they really scratched an itch with how they fucking handled the characters, because like, as like a longtime Mario Kart fan, as somebody who like kind of prefers Mario Kart over Sonic racing games, I really feel like how Sega did the characterization of them and actually letting them fucking talk a lot throughout the race was awesome. Like, the rival intros really showed a lot of beef, and they did some cheeky writing there. The interactions you get when you hit certain characters is really fucking cool too. And I'm really happy that they left the voice lines online and took out the rival intros, because the rival intros would have definitely made, you know, starting the race a lot longer. But like, when Sonic the Hidden Shadow in online mode, you can hear him like give like a little cheeky ass voice line to it. That's really fucking great. Now, with laying both of that out, this is the reason why the video had to undergo a change. I was gonna originally give this pro to Sonic, but then when I thought about it, Nintendo really fucking slapped 50 ass Mario Kart characters to carts. Like, I honestly have to give this to both of them. I'm sorry, yeah, Sonic Racing Crossworld and Mario Kart, they're getting a point here. It's both. Side note, I'm really pissed at Sega for like making you play one character against the whole fucking roster to unlock Super Sonic, but only keep Super Sonic in Grand Prix. I heard yesterday, because I didn't actually play a full game as him, I unlocked him and just looked at him in a cart and then quit, just to see what he was like. I heard yesterday that he was invincible. Okay, fine, he's invincible in Grand Prix mode. Make him unfucking invincible and keep the character model inside of online mode. I know development takes time, but I hope they would do that one day, because leaving Super Sonic out is just kind of awkward when he's actually on the list. And the music, both. I mean, these niggas at fucking Nintendo and Sega, they fucking cooked. There was a bunch of remixes for different levels and shit in both the games, and they both cooked. Like, the music team needs a fucking raise. Next, finally, we reached the controversial topic of the video, gameplay, or the racing. That sounds better. Let's lay it out for what we got for Sonic. Sonic Racing Crossworlds, just as advertised, is a cross-dimensional game where you get racers going in between worlds per map with the little crossworld rings, being able to drift and throw traps with gadgets, and those gadgets really make the fucking game easier, like keeping the traps in your hands or making your car go faster and make people like just want to break their controller while playing. That's great. Mario Kart World is just as advertised as well. You got a game where you're in this big ass map and you're supposed to lap around them and then literally race to your next map without all the menus and selecting, like Mario Kart 8. Yeah, this form of racing does take a longer ass time than a 3-lap race, which is what got Nintendo under fire before fixing the game with an update that allows you to get more 3-lap races in the online mode. But I low-key think that's kind of what you paid $60 for, or $70 for in this case. $70. You paid $70 to be in a fucking Mario Kart world. That's like what they've been advertising during the directs, to like play in the intermission maps. Like, that's what they're called. The intermission maps, where they're not just the lap 3 races. Like, I understand that it takes longer and it doesn't really show a lot of the maps, but that's kind of what we signed up for buying this game. So I understand people when they're mad at it, but I also don't understand people when they're mad at it. But at least Nintendo made the balance a little bit easier on us. And I forgot to mention in between making this video, like, yeah, the system where you can like boost yourself by just like holding the trigger down and then the cart does the thing with the 4 wheels and starts, you know, spinning up for the drift boost. That shit's awesome. And then the fact that you can flip yourself on the walls and surfaces and keep your momentum up, grind rails, like, that shit is awesome. Like, Nintendo really cooked with how they improved with the movement in this game. Now for the tally. I mean, after playing roughly nearly 40 hours on both these games, I gotta say both these motherfuckers really feel the same. But both have different things to offer to players. Like, for example, people who like longer maps and love to take in the sights of their racing games, that's for Mario Kart World players. People who love to blitz through their opponents in every single fucking map possible is gonna find Crossworlds the best game to spend their money on. But, like, I don't know. Both games have the literal same amount of pros, and like Sonic Racing Crossworlds has one con less than Mario Kart World, but like both of these games are basically the same, and the arguments, like, of people saying which game is better than the other one, it's just fucking stupid. Like, both of these games are fucking beautiful works of art and masterpieces, and I feel like we both, as a community, we all just need to fucking accept that both these games don't need to be inside of arguments on which one's better or not. They're both just fucking amazing, and both of them can exist and coexist at the same fucking time. But yeah, Sonic should be winning this review video, technically, if you want to keep it competitive, since, yeah, it has one less con than Mario Kart World. But that's Nintendo's fault. That's not the game's fault. The game itself is pretty fucking amazing. It's just that Nintendo is locking it behind a $500 purchase. Then you have to buy the game. Like, maybe if it was like pre-installed on every single Switch, that'd be great. But I feel like, yeah, that $500 purchase and that exclusivity, is that the word I'm looking for? Whatever, that exclusiveness to a Nintendo Switch 2 is really probably driving people away from Mario Kart World. Now, maybe if they later in the future made like a performance version on the Nintendo Switch 1, that would probably work out and get them more sales on the game. But I feel like that would just be also making a whole nother game, and I don't think they'll divert time and resources for that, since right now that's like the Switch 2's flagship game. But like, yeah, like, it's not the game's fault at all. It's just Nintendo shooting themselves in the foot. Maybe one day they'll release it to other stores though. But that's my review basically on Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I had like a little score system on the Google Doc I wrote this on. So basically, Sonic Racing Crossworlds wins on the pricing aspect, the karts, the characters, and the music, and the racing. Mario Kart World score goes to the pros, graphics, characters, music, and racing. And the cons, Mario Kart World definitely fucked up on the pricing and the karts, but I mean, technically the karts part could really just be your perspective. Sonic Racing Crossworlds, one con is their graphics, because I mean, I'm sorry, Mario Kart World definitely fucking cooked on that. And for both having a score, they got music, racing, and characters. So yeah, it's pretty even on the good end. But on the bad side, yeah, I guess you could say Sonic Racing Crossworlds does kick ass. But I recommend both games to people who enjoy racing games, because it's a really great racing game for Sonic fans in Sonic Racing Crossworld. It's a really great fucking game for Mario fans in Mario Kart World, because both of them just have something to offer for longtime fans of Mario and Sonic games, and like newer fans of both genres, or both characters, I should say. If y'all want more review videos like this on new games, or like comparisons on games, make sure you guys hit the like button, comment down below, and let me know what you guys think is the better racing game, or do you kind of agree with me more on the fact that both games can coexist? There can be two good-ass cakes on the table. No one needs to compete, just eat them.